guys, my name is Spencer Coffman. Thank you for watching the Deception Tips videos. They're all about teaching you how to read people and detect deception so that you will be able to tell if someone is lying to you. Today we are going to talk about an audible sign that is something that people do when they are kind of deciding something, or if they're in heavy contemplation of something that may be going on. So you may experience this when you're asking someone for the truth. You may also experience it when someone is simply contemplating it without even being asked. Maybe they're thinking about something really heavy and they're going to give this kind of a gesture or behavior. It's an audible type gesture or behavior that you'll hear when they are going through that. And there are a few other reasons why someone may display this sign as well, and we're going to come to those. But for now, here it is. This is deception tip number 74. Watch and listen for sighs, as they often come before heavy contemplation of an answer. So, as I said, it's heavy contemplation. Like if someone is sitting there and they can't decide whether or not they are going to tell the truth. Maybe they've been lying. Maybe they've been having this conversation and all of a sudden they start to wonder, is it really worth it anymore? So they give you that sigh, and almost like that deep breath, and it could be kind of like the one I gave you, or it could be that audible, long type sigh that someone is going to give when they are thinking about, maybe I should just tell the truth and get it over with and move on, and it's just done with. It's not worth the stress. So listen and watch for those, because sometimes they may not be audible. That's why you have to watch. It could sometimes be just a big heaving of the shoulders, like that, and their whole body sighs with them. Or sometimes it's audible and there's nothing you can see, or sometimes it's that whole full body and audible sigh that you'll see the whole works. And so that's coming before that heavy contemplation of an answer, where someone's just really thinking, or they may be ready to talk. So for example, if you haven't been talking with someone, and maybe whether it's an interrogation situation where you're in one room and they're in another, and all of a sudden you're kind of looking at them through that two-way glass, and you see that sigh happen. You say, okay, now it's time to go in. They're ready. They're ready to talk. They've been contemplating it. They've made this decision, and now they're ready to talk. Whether they're ready to talk about the truth or a lie, we don't know, but they're ready to talk. Or if it's something that isn't in that situation, maybe you're driving in a car and you got two people and somebody sighs, and you say, okay, hey, what's going on? Or like for your kids, when you're a parent and you have kids, and one of them comes into the kitchen and they sigh, you say, hey, what's happening? Because you know that there's something on their mind. Something is going on. It's something heavy. They've been thinking about it. They've obviously had a little bit of stress or anxiety about it, and now they've sighed because they're releasing some of that stress and tension and anxiety. Sighing is kind of like a comfort gesture. If you remember, we've talked about a lot of different comfort gestures over the past several episodes that we've discussed in these deception tips, and those are things that the sigh can kind of provide a little bit of that relief and tension, stress, relief, and comfort. And when someone sighs, they may be looking for even more comfort in talking to someone and getting something off their chest. So that's something that you will want to pay attention to, watch for, listen for, because they may be ready to talk. So if this is your first time watching these videos, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Feel free to comment with any questions you may have as well. Also, if you'd like some more information, we have books, blog posts, and podcasts all available on spencercoffman.com that are dedicated to teaching you exactly what everybody is really saying. Until next time.